Thank you, Mr. President. I also thank the SRSG Rosa Ottenbayeva for her briefing and civil society briefer Zubeda Akbar for her remarks. As a contiguous neighbor and long-standing partner of Afghanistan, and given our strong historical and civilizational linkages to the Afghan people, India has direct stakes in ensuring the return of peace and stability to the country. In the interest of time, however, I shall be brief, limiting myself to 4 points only. First, the collective approach of the international community has been articulated in Security Council Resolution 2593 of August 2021, that incidentally was adopted during India's presidency of the Security Council. In accordance with the resolution, we expect that the territory of Afghanistan should not be used for sheltering, training, planning, or financing terrorist acts, specifically terrorist individuals and entities proscribed by the UN Security Council. It also means acting against drug trafficking. UN Security Council 2593 also outlines the need for formation of a truly inclusive and representative government structure which represents all segments of Afghan society, respects the rights of all Afghans, and ensures equal rights for women, girls, and members of minority groups, including their access to education. Second, the humanitarian situation in Afghanistan remains deeply distressing. The dire situation has been brought out by the SRSG as well. In response to the humanitarian needs of the Afghan people and in response to the urgent appeals made by the United Nations, India has dispatched several shipments of humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan. We are committed to continue our help to the Afghan people going forward. In this regard, we have provided several shipments of humanitarian assistance, including 40,000 metric tons of wheat, 65 tons of medical aid, and 28 tons of other relief material. Recently, we also sent around 5,000 units of stationery items and winter clothing for the primary school students of the Habibia School in Kabul. In addition, we are also partnering with the UNODC for the welfare and rehabilitation of the drug user population in Afghanistan, especially among Afghan women. For the same, we have assisted UNODC by supplying medical aid, blankets, and female hygiene kits as per requirement. Third, India appreciates and supports the work being done by the UN in Afghanistan. We had actively taken part in finalizing the draft of the current mandate of the UNAMA after the takeover of Kabul by the Taliban in 2021. We are ready to work with the Secretary General in his efforts to find progress in the situation in Afghanistan. Fourth, we are particularly concerned about increasing attempts towards removing women from public life in Afghanistan. We call for women and minorities to be included in Afghanistan's future and their rights to be fully respected. Mr. President, I would like to reiterate once again that security and stability in Afghanistan will continue to be our priority, and India will continue to speak out in support of the Afghan people. Peace and stability in Afghanistan are critical imperatives that all of us need to collectively strive for. India will continue to play its constructive role in pursuit of this objective. The interests of the Afghan people will always continue to be at the core of all our efforts. Thank you.